So the first reviews for Halloween Kills are in following its premiere at the Venice Film Festival, as well as us getting a release date for Jeepers Creepers Reborn. Let's talk about it.
The boogeyman is coming!
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Nick at the Lost River Drive-In. Wanted to talk to you guys about two things today that are both of pretty big importance and two things that I have covered on this channel before, quite extensively at times. Halloween Kills premiered this previous week, the world premiere at the Venice Film Festival in Venice, Italy, and we got a handful of reviews out of there. What are critics saying about Halloween Kills? Right now, it sits at a 56% on Rotten Tomatoes, which is not bad for a slasher sequel at all. But compared to 2018 standards, it's considerably lower. I want to talk about why I think that is, and why I think you shouldn't be worried. The critics' reviews out of this have said a lot of the things that Danny McBride and David Gordon Green had already told us. It's going to be very, very bloody. It's going to be a high body count. It's going to be crazy. There's going to be a lot going on all the time. It's going to be a bombastic movie. It's going to be an experience. It's going to be off the wall. We've known that. This is not news to us. Coming out of this, with some of the reviews we've gotten talking about that, as a negative almost, I don't buy it. Like, I'm sorry. You're telling me that this movie's going to give the fans what they want, and that's why it's not very good. I'm not buying it. I'm sorry. I'm not buying it. There was even one reviewer that was quoted as saying that Halloween in 1978 was a ripoff of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. What? If you want to make the argument for Black Christmas, okay, we can talk about that. Psycho, maybe. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre? Tell me you don't watch horror films without telling me you don't watch horror films. That is the most asinine thing I've ever heard. So already you lose all credibility. All credibility in your review when you say that. It's like, okay, well, you don't even know what you're talking about, so I can take your review with a grain of salt. And I did. There may be spoiler reviews out there. I have avoided them intentionally because I don't need this stuff spoiled for me. I don't want it spoiled for me. I want to focus on what is the general consensus from the pretentious critic audience. And I've gotten that general consensus. If you want blood, if you want mayhem, if you want a lot going on, if you want crazy, wild Michael Myers, this movie's for you. Okay, yeah, that's what I want. So, cool. That's all I needed to know. It was worrisome to me that Halloween 2018 did get so many good reviews because I thought, this seems a little too good to be true. And looking back on it now, it was. It really was. And let's just call a spade a spade. Halloween 2018 is a good movie. It's very competently made, it's well acted, it's well shot, great kills, great music, but it just doesn't feel the same a lot of times as some of the Halloween movies that we've grown to love. So although you can acknowledge that it's a great movie, technically speaking, it's not a lot of people's personal favorites because it doesn't feel the same. I guess. It makes sense that critics would love that movie more because that movie was made more for the casual fan. Oh, look, Laurie Strode and Michael Myers. Oh, wow, that's so crazy. Great, let's focus on that. Whereas this movie, Halloween Kills, is Michael's movie from what we've read. That's what we want. Like, that's what the fans want. So, if you're telling me I'm getting a Michael Myers-centric movie where Michael is kind of just running rampant through a town, with blood and guts and everything flying everywhere. Yeah. I mean, sign me up, dude. I don't know why that would be a negative for Halloween fans. I guess it's supposed to be a negative. I don't see it. I personally don't see it. But whatever, I digress there. I will say this in summation. Do not let reviews, negative or positive, affect you going into this movie. Go into this movie with an open mind. This movie seems like this was made more for the hardcore fans, not the casual moviegoers. This is more tapping into that niche group. Halloween 2018 was very palatable for pretty much any horror fan. This film seems like it's, with all the nods, homages, and of just the things we know so far, and the high body count and everything, this seems like this is a love letter to the Halloween fans. So I would urge you to go into this open-minded. Don't let these reviews affect how you feel about this movie going into it. Because the reviews for Halloween 2018 had me very hyped, and I walked out disappointed because of that. And I don't want to do that to myself this time. I'm going to say, with the complaints we're getting with these reviews, I think I'm gonna like this movie more than 2018. Like, this tells me I'm gonna like it more. I don't know what you guys think. I know some of you are probably watching this and you're like, yes, these complaints that these critics are making, I'm like, oh, cool, that sounds great to me. Yeah, complain all you want. I can't wait for this movie. That's how I feel about these reviews. That's how I feel about the general consensus. Everything I've read about the movie, everything I've seen, tells me I'm gonna like this movie. If this film ends up with a 50% score from critics on Rotten Tomatoes, let's just put this in perspective. For the 12th film in a slasher franchise, that's incredible. It still would be in the top 5 rated Halloween movies by critics. So that's incredible. So can't wait. Put about this much stock in the reviews. So now we're moving on to Jeepers Creepers Reborn. Jeepers Creepers Reborn. If you remember back at the end of February, maybe it was early March, I think it was end of February, I did a video on this. It was announced that Screen Media had purchased the rights and they were going to do a trilogy. On this from him. Seems like he's got some great sources because it's all been legit. And he's posted videos, he's posted photos from the set and whatnot. All of us had been kind of, waiting, okay? Well, we haven't gotten a trailer, we hadn't gotten a poster, we haven't gotten a release date, and it was supposed to come out in the fall. What's going on? Well, it is coming out in the fall. If you guys have the Fandango app, and if you don't, download it right now, you'll see what I'm talking about. Download the Fandango app, type in Jeepers Creepers Reborn, and what comes up? Jeepers Creepers Reborn. November 2nd, 2021. What would that tell you? That would tell you that's a Fathom event, like Rob Zombie's 31, or like Jeepers Creepers 3, where it's in theaters for 3 days, limited, make as much money as you can, and then it'll go on home release, whatever, because November 2nd is a Tuesday. And so people are like, well, maybe it was a mistake. I reached out to the director, Timo Voronsola, myself. He said it wasn't accurate. I should also note that Timo himself said earlier, he doesn't know. That's all up to the studio. So we should take his word with a grain of salt. So I reached back out to Critical Overlord. He did more digging on it. Jeepers Creepers Reborn is coming out November 2nd, 2021 as a limited release Fathom event. This is an email that he got from Fathom Events customer support confirming it's happening. The cat's out of the bag. We didn't want to say anything because we didn't want to step on any toes, but tickets go on sale September 24th. Yes. So it's happening. Jeepers Creepers Reborn will be released on November 2nd, 2021 as a limited release Fathom event. I don't know about you guys. I'm very excited about it. I'm eagerly awaiting it because Jeepers Creepers 3 was terrible. So even if this movie is just okay, that's fine. That's fine. Just give me a watchable Jeepers Creepers movie. Just a watchable one. I wanted to share that bit of news with you guys because Christian and I did an episode on Jeepers Creepers for the You Need a Horror podcast about 2 weeks ago. And we were talking about, we've talked back and forth about the new movie and how we were looking forward to it and everything like that. We had no news. Well, now we have news. We have a confirmation. 12 days. You'll be able to buy your tickets. I will be buying mine. Will you guys be buying yours? Because like I said, I will. I will be there. I will see it. I will go in with an open mind. And I will hope that I get something better than the turd pile that is Jeepers Creepers 3. And that's all I've got to say about that. So exciting. Exciting. Got a little bit of news. Both, I think, are very exciting things to talk about, things that you guys haven't been anticipating and wanted to hear about. So wanted to come to you guys today and talk to you about that. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this news, guys. Are you excited? How do you feel about the reviews? Are you excited for Jeepers Creepers Reborn? Whatever. Just let me know. Please make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Check us out on Patreon. It's only $1 to support your boy on Patreon. Support the channel. This is Nick at the Lost River driving, hopping in the Creeper's truck and pulling out.